Y'all ready? Today's message is about making sure that we're eating at the right table. So we're living in a time of spiritual buffets. So many voices, so many tables, so many places, so many teachings, so many people, lots of people. You can click a button and instantly you can hear podcasts, see a video, see somebody on social media in any capacity, a preacher, teacher, prophet, evangelist, it doesn't matter who it is. It can be a Sunday school teacher, motivational speakers, so on and so forth. But hear me, not every table is safe for you to eat from. Not every voice is God's voice. Not every meal being served will nourish your spirit. Some will poison you, slow poison at that. Because what happens is we become comfortable with listening to certain messages and we get comfortable with the people. We get comfortable with the way that they teach, comfortable with the way that they're able to grab our attention. And before you know it, they have us. I know, I've been there. I have. Yeah. And if I keep living, I'm probably going to be there again. Spiritual maturity requires that you grow up to discern what is feeding you and what is trying to fatten your destruction, because that's ultimately what is happening. Trying to fatten your destruction. You're on the road to great destiny, and the enemy knows it. And so he'll try to put some things out there to make you be like enticed. In the book of Hebrews, chapter 5, verse 12 through 14, I'm going to read it. It says, "For though by this time you ought to be teachers, you need someone to teach you again the first principles of the oracles of God." In 1 John 4 and 1, it says, "Beloved, believe not every spirit, but test, test the spirits with an S to see whether they are from God." And then 1 Corinthians 10 and 21, it says, "You cannot drink a cup of the Lord and the cup of the demons too." Can't do it. You cannot partake of the table of the Lord and the table of demons. Spiritual children eat spiritual food from God. And the more we mature, we get off milk and we go into meat. So, my question is the teachings that you've been receiving biblical? Does it stir up peace or confusion? Do you leave feeling full or still hungry? And I'm saying that because not every table is the Lord's table. And if you leave feeling full, at peace, at ease, and ready to soar and ready to do the things that God has called you to do, pretty much you've been eating at the king's table. You cannot eat from everybody's table. You cannot, can you write that down for me? You cannot eat at everybody's table. In the natural, you don't want to eat everybody's food. You can't sip the world's wisdom on Monday or Tuesday and then expect to walk in kingdom authority on Sunday, because we show up in church every Sunday charged. There are tables that are being served that would trigger your trauma. There are tables that will also serve your bitterness and your confusion too, and that ultimately could be planting seeds of division. Some of us are spiritually sick now and don't know it because you've been eating in unauthorized kitchens. I said it, came from the Lord. Some tables that you've been eating at, they look good, but they're contaminated. Some meals that you have consumed have manipulated you. Some spiritual chefs, I'm going to make a pause. Some spiritual chefs are deceiving you. Know the spirit, test the spirit, try the spirit to see if it is of God. And I did a message too yesterday about, and you should know them by their fruit. Need you guys to do a study on fruit. I'm going to do a deep dive into studying what is the fruit of the individuals that's serving God and that serving people the things of God from God's table. God declares that our appetites for every and anything be cleansed. If we want to serve God with our whole hearts, then we got to cleanse ourselves from all of the contamination and all of the things that have been sitting and lying dormant inside of us that has created this deep need for more. More. I need more revelation. I need more insight. I need more of the word. When what you are really needing is for you to get more in the word, for you to gain more revelation, for you to gain more insight, because then you become the teacher. Having keen discernment is a sign of maturity. The Bible says to test the spirit. Don't swallow every spirit. Test it first. Investigate. Scrutinize it. And it's not judgment. This is for your good and the good of other people around you. Stop trusting your ears alone and train your spirit. Stop running after every new teaching and every new church planter and plant yourself in the word. Let me say that again. Stop running after every new thing and plant yourself in the word. Stop letting wounded people feed you. Yeah. Stop allowing people who are unhealed and unwilling to be healed completely feed you. Because if you are not careful, those wounded leaders are feeding you contaminated meals. Tastes good right now. It ain't doing nothing for your longevity. Stop being so hungry for affirmation that you eat any and everything just because it's offered to you. Today is the day that we wake up and that we say, God, we choose you. For God we live, for God we die, which means I am going to get in my word. The more you read your word, the more insight and wisdom come to you. There are so many hidden agendas in the lives of leaders today that God is embarrassed. He's ashamed. And more importantly, his heart is heavy because these leaders are powerful individuals, but they are also wounded ones. They need internal healing. We all, I believe, this is just my own philosophy, as long as we live, we will be going through a healing transformation process until we die. But if we've not healed those broken parts of us, then we begin to give into others parts of the brokenness that we have not yet received our healing for. I remember the first go around in ministry when I was not well and me and God was not on one accord. I did not want the microphone. Well, I'm 10 times that today. If I am not well, I'm not posting a video. If I'm not well, I'm not doing any therapy for any clients. If I am not well, you will not be the blood will not be on my hands. And I understand the detriment of that as well, because I've been on the other side. So stop allowing your ears to be itchy and allow your spirit to be stimulated by you getting in the word. This is a season for you to read, read, read. When I'm frustrated, I read. When I'm happy, I read. When I take a break of any kind, I don't care if it's a 5 or 10 minute break, I'm reading. Before I go to bed, I'm reading. When I wake up, I'm reading. Throughout the night, I am reading. I need to know because I know how strong deception and manipulation is right now. You are not little kids anymore. It's time for you to get off of the milk and eat the meat. I know you like meat. I know you like meat. So if you like meat, then eat meat. Don't like meat and drink milk. If you like meat, eat meat because that meat is going to give you the nourishment that you need to go that extra mile and on and on and on. And when you start eating meat on a day-to-day basis, your eyes begin to open up more and it is more difficult to deceive you. Okay? Eat meat. If you take that from me, if you can just take anything that I've said in this video, I want you to know that you are spiritually mature enough to eat meat. I'm releasing you to that, okay?